Good morning, peoples. Today is May the 28th, 2025, and it's Hump Day, Wednesday. Oh yeah, we're back after the Memorial Day weekend, or Memorial Day Monday, that is. Memorial Day is always on a Monday, but I don't know why they call it the Memorial Day weekend when it's only in the one day in the middle of the week. I mean, that's a great question, don't you think? But nonetheless, I think it's because you get a 3-day weekend. You know, you're usually off on Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday. So they call it a weekend, like an extended weekend, you know? So, yeah. So before we get started, I want to give a little bit of a PSA, a public service announcement, that if you're driving your vehicle, you should always make sure you pay attention. Keep your hands at, 10 and 2 or something to that effect. Make sure that driving is your first priority. Okay, enough of that. Some administrative things. If you are not a subscriber and you're just finding us here on the Drive Time Rant, the unedited rant to and from work, some mostly daily, sometimes not so daily. But if you find us here and you're not a subscriber, go ahead and join us. It's completely free. Subscribing is free. You support the channel by subscribing, and also if you hit the notification bell after you hit the subscription bell, you get to know when we go live or when we upload a brand new video, completely free. It's all free. Supporting us is all free. No money needed. I love the word free. Free things are great, depending on what they are. But for this channel, free is good. So, yeah, thank you for all of our subscribers that have subscribed. And if you're a new subscriber and you're just subscribing today, thank you to you. So, today is Wednesday, and I am looking forward to another great week. Every day, and another great day. Every day above ground is a great day. Every day on the planet is another great day. And make the most of every single day that you can, because it's really important, and that's a fact, Jack. So let's go into some things. Let's talk some Detroit sports, since every time I go join a live, there's people that, I'm we're the Detroitdis. I say I'm the person mostly here. Allison, my other half, is she doesn't do the videos, she's in them, and but we are the Detroitdis together. But yeah, let's talk about I'm usually in some chats, watching some videos, live streams and stuff like that. I'll call them live streams. I'm in the stream. You're in the stream. Well, I'm not on the video, but I'm in the stream chat. The stream chat. Yeah, that's okay. We got that now. Stream chat. So I'm in the stream chats a lot, and people talk about the Lions and the Tigers and how great the Tigers are doing. I mean, the Tigers have basically left off what they were doing last year and brought it forward to this year, and I'm pretty excited. And they're still over 50 games in, and they're still the second best record in the Major League Baseball. I mean, that's phenomenal. It's it's really great news. I hope that they are able to continue this on and really flourish into the playoffs, and I hope that we at least get into, or if not win, the World Series this year, 2025. It'll be great. So that's what's going on with the Tigers, and I actually am thinking about going to a game this year. I don't know when I'll be going, or I don't know if I'll go at all, but I've been thinking about it, not just because they're doing good, but I've always been a Tigers fan for the longest time, so I would like to get back to watching a game live in person. I have not done so since 2019. Imagine that. So, let's see here. What else? Okay, what else? Some Disney. A lot of stuff going on at Disney. By Disney News, I get Disney news alerts about all the Disney news. It's sent to my Gmail mail. I sign up for Google Alerts, and I get them in my Gmail every single day at whatever time I specify, and I get to read about all the news stories of the day. And there have been quite a few. I have to make some videos about them. So if you did not know, the YouTube shorts that I do are primarily about Disney news and stuff like that, about what, just giving my thoughts on it in less than about a minute or so. So if you like Disney news, my shorts are full of Disney news and stuff, even though it's only relevant for that specific time. News is only relevant to that specific time. And here's another thing that I noticed. Okay, I'm going to tell you this right now because you may not understand this concept. But Facebook, a new change that Facebook has made is where and I know that I'm going into this thing about live videos, just talking about live videos, and about how live videos are always in the moment, and you're not going to go reference back a live video probably and then go find it and watch it all. But here's the deal, right? Live videos, now that's why they have highlights also, by the way, on YouTube. You can take a 5-minute portion of a YouTube video, a live video, and make it into a highlight. That's a thing. And then you could put all your highlights of that live video together, and then you'll have a highlight reel. But anyhow, Facebook has decided that they're going to not keep all these live videos past 30 days. That makes me wonder about, what is YouTube going to do in the future? Are they going to continue to keep all your live videos? And I think they're going to, because look, there's a lot of people who rely on a lot of people going back and watching old live videos. I mean, what if your entire content on YouTube was around live videos and you were getting revenues and watch time off of your old videos that you've done live, especially if you're a live streamer like a Disney live streamer? Let's hope that never happens with YouTube, where they're going to do I don't know what you would call that, like they're going to curate all the videos, or they're going to go through and delete them all, or they're going to delete the cache. I don't know. They're going to clean out the servers and say, okay, this is the way we're going to do it now, right? So anyhow, about that's interesting. Yeah. So let's see here. What else? I was really thinking about that just recently. So here's another thing. All right. Talking about Disney. So Disney, let's see. I get the alerts sent to me. Okay, live videos. Yeah. So in the streams, a lot of people ask me about sports. That's why I talk about that. Okay, live. Okay. Now, what else is coming up? Oh, so here's something I wanted to know about. Okay, this is Disney related. This has been on my brain for a minute, just a short minute, because it's something that just recently happened. But okay, so as you know, Universal has just had a brand new Epic Universe or something, whatever it's called. I haven't been paying attention that much, but anyhow, it opened up, and everybody's going over to it now. And they've been going over there, and I've seen a lot of streamers that are streaming Epic Universe. Okay, and my question is that if you're going over to Epic Universe, right? Is in Disney, it has a lot of construction that's happening. Things are closed. A lot of refurbishments. Yada yada yada. Right? Is Disney losing money right now because everybody's not going there, or they're they're going to Universal, or they're missing out, or you think they're still making good? Because most of the time the parks are almost doggone near, you know, sold out anyways. And here's something also that I think that Disney could do to make it really much better, is that Disney could get rid of these good old days for pass holders. Why do you need to continue to try to find a reservation and use the reservation system when really, you know, if they're at a park capacity, they could have somebody at the front gate, or they could put an announcement on the My Disney Experience and say, hey, listen, the park is overcrowded, so full that we're over capacity. You know, instead of them doing good old days, the good days, or whatever they want to call it. I think that would be a much better system, just to let people have a free for all, go wherever they want to go. You know, back to the way it used to be. That would be much better. That's just my opinion. That would, you know, that would make a lot more sense. That's what I'm saying here. I think people could manage this capacity thing on their own and figuring out if it's too crowded for them or whatever. So I think that's an interesting thing. Let's good to go days. It's not good old days. It's good to go. You're good to go. Oh, you want to go to that park? You're good to go. It's not so crowded. Yeah. So another thing. Let's see here. Another thing that we're doing. Oh yeah, we went to the zoo, the Detroit Zoo. There's some videos up from the Detroit Zoo just recently. You can go there and you can watch. We did the train ride. It goes from the front to the back of the zoo, and to the back of the zoo back to the front. It's a two-way trip. You can go. You know, I don't know anybody's rode it both directions on the same time, like a round trip thing. Usually, it's a one-way trip to the back of the front of the zoo. Okay, enough. No singing. I'm not a great singer. So they are doing construction at the Detroit Zoo next to the path of the train, on that side of the zoo where the train is at. They're doing a lot of construction. They're doing these things called discovery trails. They started last fall with the construction, and they're going to be busy all this year with the construction. And then next year in 2026 is when they're going to try to open up the discovery trails. It's a lot of construction going on over there. So we'll just have to see how it looks. I guess that's what we're going to wait for. And so I'll continue to take the train. Maybe we'll get some good construction updates or looks to it. I'll have to go on another trip pretty soon to the zoo to cover that area, because I didn't go to see all the animals. We've seen like the back portion of the zoo, and so we're gonna, I think I'm gonna go another day. I'm gonna film some more, and that way that you guys can see a lot of other parts of the zoo. We have a really great zoo. The Detroit Zoo is a really good place to visit, and next time around, when it's not on a holiday, we'll go. And they even have some late hours on some days where you can go to almost 8 o'clock at night, which is not bad, because the later that you go, actually in the evening, you have the possibility of hearing the lions roar, because we now have 3 lions, 1 male lion, and 2 twin sister female lions, and lionesses, I guess that's what you call them. And then we have a lion cub, and yeah, so that's what we have there. We only have 2 tigers, but only 1 tiger, because they don't get along, can only be on an exhibit at the time. So sorry, tigers. Yeah. So anyhow, there are going to be a lot more zoo feeds this year. I'm going to be going over there and probably going to be, I say live, but they're going to be more videos. And there's another uploaded carousel video. Everybody loves the carousel. Well, now we got one in the middle of like the springtime, because it's still springtime until the 20th of June, and then it's summertime. So we'll do, after June 20th, we'll make another carousel video. And yeah, so I think there's also a carousel downtown Detroit on the riverfront. I have to remember if that's a thing or not, but I think there is. And if that's so, I'm going to go down to the Detroit riverfront and we'll go and look at their great carousel. I think, I think they do have one, if I'm not mistaken. So this is going to be a very bumpy ride. Well, maybe not for you, because it's probably very stabilized. But for me, this is a very bumpy ride. It's very jolting. This is the worst road in the city here, and sometime they'll fix it. So it was a great weekend. Went golfing too, by the way. We went golfing. Golfing was exceptionally great. Played 18 holes at a course out past the metropolitan Detroit area. And working on the golf game. I love golf. Golf is a great sport. And it's a phenomenal sport. I love it. So yesterday we did some work in our yard, trying to clean up some stuff, some bushes and brush and stuff like that, make like a yard look nicer. Anyhow, that's all that's happened over the last few days, and look for some YouTube shorts that will talk about some Disney news, and then also some regular videos about Disney maybe in the future. So anyways, talk to you guys real soon, and we'll talk to you guys later. For now, over and out.